Y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. It's time to hang some cameras at the deer camp. I've got 3 cameras I'm gonna hang. One is a camera I've already had for a while. I'm taking it to another place. Right now I'm fixing to go down into an area where I just built a shooting house to go in there, and then I've got to get another shooting house ready, or either use one of my tied weed blinds to go in this one place. So my plan today is we're going to take this bicycle, electric bike, and go in here because this is what I'm going to hunt on. This is the MagiCycle. This is what I am going to hunt on. It's silent going in and out of the woods. It's light. It's fast. It can go places. So today is trial run. I need to see if I can get in there to where I want to go. So we're taking the bicycle. I'm literally going to use this to hunt on this year. I'm telling y'all I am. This is my main way in and out to a deer stand all year. And we're gonna try it out. Probably gonna do some mods to it. I'm probably gonna put a gun boot on it. We'll do another video on all of that later on. But as today, let's get these cameras ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is put them in this backpack. So let me get everything ready. I've got my new tomahawk because I probably got to clear a few limbs out. I got the 22 rifle. I got some camera gear, drill, and some screws. So these cameras, let's talk about them for a second. These are GardePro cameras. They sent them to me. They come with a subscription. You have to buy it, obviously. So I'm going to take everything out. I don't want nothing but the camera. I charged them up. You get online. So y'all, this camera, this is the GardePro X60 Pro Max cellular camera. This camera is about a little over $100. It ain't bad. I mean, it's about like $110, something like that. And I think right now you can get a discount if you look in my description box down under this video and order it through that link. Now you have to use my link because I get a little recognition if you buy one through it. But then the plan for $7, you can get 500 pictures or 1,500 seconds of video. For $10, you can get 1,500 pictures or 150,000 seconds of video. So you could sit down to where you got 3-second videos and get a whole lot more videos. Or if you do 20-second videos, you ain't gonna get as many. Or for $15 a month, unlimited. Watch all you want. It's live. I done played with it. I've charged these batteries up. These things, y'all, they ain't got no batteries you got to have. This thing has got a battery pack that goes in there. You pop it in, turn the thing on. Very simple to set up. There's no whole bunch of rigmarole to getting this thing to work right like some of these other newfangled cameras. I literally, absolutely had no trouble last night. I called them. So you download the app, you get in there, you go to menu, you go down to activation code, click OK, that thing pops up a QR code right there. You take that QR code, scan it, boom, your camera is logged on. So it's I'm gonna turn it back off. Why would anybody not want a cell camera? If you're gonna put out a camera, you might as well pay a little bit and get a cell camera, because here's what it does for you. If you got to go in and out and check a card once a week, you putting sin in and out these woods all the time. It's more traffic in and out to out there. Even during hunting season, when you're slipping into your stand, you hadn't got to go out there till your feet are and stomp all around and get your hands all over everything and just check it. So these right here, and I'm going I don't know, I'm probably all right. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna cram all this stuff in that bag. So right here, this thing has solar panel that goes with it. This is what I brought my screw gun over there and my screws for, is to mount this solar panel above it. This thing's gonna plug into that camera, and I'm gonna have that to mount screws into that and mounts. I don't need all these boxes in my backpack going in the woods, so that's why I'm taking everything out. Solar panel's gonna keep it charged. I ain't gonna have to buy no batteries all year. Done deal. So I'm fixing to go set them up. Over the course of this year, you're gonna be seeing footage. I'm gonna be posting videos and all that kind of stuff of these cameras. I've got 2 of them. I mean, at the price they are, a little over $100 a camera, you can't hardly beat them. So I've already took these out and charged the batteries up, charged the little battery pack. It comes with a USB-C and it's USB-C on both ends, but you get a little bitty adapter right here to plug the USB-C into, to put it into a regular USB, I got one in my cigarette lighter or whatever, if I need to charge it on the fly. So that's what I used and plugged them up at the house. But I have already took these things, and I think I'm gonna leave that antenna off. I don't need all this other stuff in these boxes. So let me get everything packed in my backpack. We're gonna load up on this bicycle, and we're going down in there, and we finna hang cameras where we can watch our feeders. I want a tomahawk in this right here. At the very bottom, we're gonna put these, I'm gonna keep this camera mount out because I'm fixing to mount my Ice Fox camera onto it and mount it on the front of the bicycle, is the purpose of this. Flashlights, because I don't know how long this is going to take. I think I'm going to mount them, put them in this top zipper pocket so I can get my hands on them, and probably put this, I think I'm going to shove this pistol in this side bag. I got another side bag over here. We're going to put these screws in that I can zip up. Put this other camera and camera battery up here with these flashlights, and we'll put that backup sunflower seeds in there with them. All right, we getting somewhere now. Zip these screws up where if we spill the bicycle. I've also got some snippers in there to I think I'm gonna take, just stick all of this down in there good. I've got my straps. I'm gonna leave antennas off. I don't want to damage them. So I think I'm gonna unscrew this one. So last night I hooked these up, y'all, and it took literally 10 minutes at the most to do both cameras, and I charged them. They ran all night. I left them setting up in my shed. They ran all night with no solar panel obviously hooked to them, and they lost 1% of battery over the night. So the batteries held up really well. I mean, it's crazy for me for somebody to want to go buy one of them that's got a whole bunch of batteries. So be careful. Some of the models don't have the solar panels and all of that stuff that you have to put batteries in some of them. So if you're gonna get one, I would recommend highly the cellular cameras. you're only gonna run it 3 or 4 months through hunting season. Most people are, unless you want to use it for security. So $15 a month to not have to fool with it, to know what's going on. Now, I am a fan of real hunting, where I go and stalk and walk through the woods, and we're gonna do that this year. But I'm setting these stands up for Brody and hopefully my dad to come hunt. And before we come over here, I want to know which one's got activity. That way, if I want to put my dad on top of a good deer, I know which stand to stick him in. Stuff like that. So it's common sense in my point, and everybody has an opinion. Everybody don't like the same thing, so it's all right. Nobody has to like it. All right, y'all ready? We fixing to get on this bicycle. Get me a cud of these sunflower seeds in my mouth. We're gonna take off. And yeah, I'm gonna put me a racknall basket on here where I ain't gotta wear this backpack, but for right now, this was actually the most practical thing to do, so. Like a charm coming in there. I mean, I breezed right through them trails. I had to watch a little carefully about some of them washes in there, so I want me a little better headlight than I got. But y'all remember when we was here the other day, there was a pile of corn on the ground. They cleaning it up now, son. So we've got to get our camera set up over here somewhere and start getting pictures. I want to know which way they coming from, so I'm fixing to do a little scouting around and look. I don't know if they're coming from that corner. If they're not coming from that corner, I want to set up on that tree, and I may set up on that tree regardless. I'm gonna have to cut them bushes, but I brought stuff to do that with, so let me look. I mean, there's still a good bit of corn, but nothing like it was. They eating in here now. I don't know if they coming down through there, maybe. It's possible. I think we're gonna cut some of these bushes and put our camera on that tree. show you how this comes apart. You just put that through there, and then that will screw on there. So, and then this screws right into the back of there. So I'm gonna mount this first. Make sure pull these little tabs off of here over the lens of your cameras after you get ready to hang them, because I used it with them on there last night and it shined through them fine, but for the quality of picture we're going for, we want them off. Y'all, that's all it was to that. Let's pull it up, see if we online what it's looking at. I'm gonna have to adjust it a little bit. That's what we want right there. All right. We live, folks. All right, I got it set. Camera's on. It's on my phone. I'm pulled the footage up, everything. We fixing to motivate to the next stand and get it put up. That one's good to go. charged that thing in a while, and it goes up when you can park it at like 75%. You get on it in the morning, it'll be at 90. So it was at 80-something%. I hadn't charged it in 2 or 3 days. We've been riding it around the place. So I rode it in here like a motorcycle. I ain't hardly pedal at all because I'm trying to hurry up and get in here before the sun goes down, because I mean the sun is like dropping down to the top of the trees. And I don't want to be dark over. I got to drive over to another place and then go way down in there and put the third camera out. But it dropped down about 45%, so I didn't do nothing but hold the throttle. I ain't pedal at all. So these bikes, if you use it like a motorcycle, it'll run that battery down pretty quick. But if you pedal it, keep it on like pedal assist 4, which is plenty. And normally that's probably what I'll do, because I won't be flying in here like I was trying to get in here, because I'm rushed for time right now. And trying to film and all takes a little while, because y'all need a good video to watch. But the old MagiCycle, man, is doing a trick. I am well pleased with it. So I got over here pleasantly. This feeder is still working. There's still corn on the ground. Yep, it's still full, but it is feeding. They are eating. So I am fixing to put it on this tree right here, right above all this stuff. So I'm gonna set y'all up, let y'all watch again. I'm about ready for a new bag. My zipper's just starting to tear up. So y'all, the signal on this thing, I had full service at the house. Now I'm way over here in the woods now, obviously. This one did not even have the antenna on it, and when I was trying to figure out which camera I was pulling up a while ago testing them, one of them was off. I had left this one on in the bag, and it didn't have enough signal to send me a video, but it had 3 bars of signal with the antenna off of it. So, you know, a lot of people worry about, well, how good a signal they got. Well, this in here has got better signal than my other camera I used last year. You'll see it in a little bit also. So what I'm doing here, y'all, you just run this thing right through here. And I know I didn't get in detail a while ago, but the way this cinch works is you got a button you mash. You literally just poke that through and cinch it. It's got a release button. I like that. So let me set this one up right quick. I don't think on this one I'm going to pull all of that loose. And one more time on this. It's hard for me to tell sometimes when I got that camera turned around one way. I got it forward facing camera, the selfie camera this time. And I don't know what that is. Little old duplicable in there. So anyway, this, you take this, go through there. I mean, it is self-explanatory to most people. I mean, that is just how simple that is. And I got 3 of my own screws because I trust them more. These hex heads, I don't get down here and strip one out, and then I'm like, oh God, I'm way back here. I trust these. So these are roofing screws. Y'all, I am putting that camera on the opposite side of the tree because that is west, that is south, and that is east. So the sun's gonna be on that side of that tree. So somebody was wondering, I'm sure. Obviously, I had done set my camera up last night, but it was pain-free. It was very, very simple. A lot simpler than these. You stick the card in it. You got to cycle through everything. This was very easy. The thing I was going to tell you I like is that port to plug your solar power in is in the bottom. I've seen a bunch of them put them in the side. One of the cameras I got, it's in the side. Well, for rain, that ain't a good thing, you know? I mean, let's think this through. This is a game camera. It's going to be outside in the weather, which has a lot of rain in it. This company put it in the bottom. I mean, that's a win for me. I got to turn this off. Let's see what we're looking at. So if I need to adjust it up, down, you know, stick a stick to the top of it. Y'all hear the freedom. Let me check it. Can't beat that with a stick, y'all. All right, y'all, it's set up, it's online, it's running, it's filming footage. Let's get out of here. It's time deer ought to be coming out over here anyway. We got to get out of here. Y'all, that's about as easy as it gets. I mean to tell you, I zip right in there and zip right out. Never made a sound, hardly. And I've got a bike rack I've got to go get. I had somebody graciously gave me a bike rack when they found out what I was going to do. So they know who they are, they watch. Thank you very much. Hopefully I can come retrieve that thing in a couple of weeks. just hit the brake. Be easy though doing this because you got all them electronics and stuff that you don't want tore up. Let's go to our other spot. Road just about washed out right here. I mean, it's rough. And there's another place to come in right there, but I had somebody just about fixing to pass me, and I was scared they was finna go around me, so I was holding off. I was coming up the road, and I turned my blinker on, fixing to turn in right there. I looked up. I knew there was a car behind me, but I mean, I wasn't just watching them. They had the blinker on. They was coming around, and I just slowed down. I was going to let them go on by. Well, they didn't know what to do, didn't make up their mind in time, so I went on by where I was going to turn. I was afraid as soon as I whooped it in there that they was gonna run into the side of me. I didn't want to be involved in nothing like that, so I took a rough road. Boy, this I believe that mud hole got fish in it. Yeah, I ain't kidding either. That mud hole got fish in it. I seen them stir in the water. I can drive pretty good ways down through here. I know somebody's hollering, why ain't your seatbelt on? Because I ain't on no public road, that's why. Saw that right now. I don't wear it till I got to. I'm one of them folks. Y'all, I just had a close one. Pulled up down here, and I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my truck around while it's daylight because it could be dark when I got out. Well, I was pulling in. I'm turned around now. I pulled down there and I pulled over, started backing right up through here. And y'all, my wheel dropped off in that hole there, and that hole's about 2.5 foot deep. It set the axle on the ground. I said, put it no forward load. She crawled on out, but I think the good Lord probably helped me some. I ain't gonna credit all the Chevrolet on that one. I'm gonna say, oh, good Lord was looking out for old ignorant boy today, because I'm way off down in the woods by myself. I'd be here a while. Probably had to spend the night. Oh well. Let's get this unloaded. Go put this last camera out. Y'all, I just took the old MagiCycle down through some places that you probably wouldn't take a four-wheeler. I'm talking about, look here, we got weeds hanging all in the thing. I didn't have my camera on now, and I'm gonna have to, and I didn't even bring it. I'll clamp his phone in there going back out. You're gonna have to see that. They've been eating right here. Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to cut down some, I think I'm gonna put I want to put it right yonder. All right. Let me get this stuff cut down, get this camera mounted, because it's getting dark fast. All right, I ain't going to mention the name of that camera in this video because I'm promoting some other cameras, but it's the one's got the plug in the side. I ain't really happy about that, but overall, that one has been a good camera. We'll talk about it in another video. Feeder is still working, putting food out. I am letting that calibrate. This one has to look all around every direction and all such as that. So letting it do its thing. I'm going to try to set this camera up where on the way out you can see this sticket I took this MagiCycle through. So y'all, to talk about this MagiCycle, I've had it for about since over in the spring. We have rode it a good bit. I really like it. I think I'm gonna get more use hunting out of it than I do anything because I can ride down into these places pretty quiet. We're gonna do some videos. I'm probably gonna put a basket on the front. I'm probably gonna do something a little better than a headlight. I ain't happy with that little light, but there's all kind of accessories for these things. Me and Brody has rode it. I've got to get Brody an actual seat to go back there. We've been strapping him a pillow on this thing to set on. And he loves to ride with me. And we've rode it all over the neighborhood, rode it down in the swamp, everywhere. So If you're looking for a electric bike, check this MagiCycle out. I'll throw some links in the description on it, show you some footage of it coming out. Let me see if I can get this camera pointed in the right direction. I think it's having a little trouble. Kind of rough in there, folks. We had to cross that log. We ain't through crossing logs. Check this out. We gotta go up through this thicket. Need a two-wheel drive one. Oh, let me fix my camera again. Camera mounts ain't strong enough for the kind of off-roading we doing on this bike here. Them I can't keep it up here where I need it. We might be on to something now. I gotta get me a good trail made. We're gonna have to come in here. I ain't have time today to make no trail. I think I can cut me a trail a little better what I'm doing. We still in here. I mean in a thicket now. Don't tell me you can't go places on no bicycle. This thing right here, get it, y'all. Get it. Get it. It opens up a little right on down through here now. It ain't so bad. We can open her on up. We on number 3 now, pedal assist. I see the truck in the future, in the distance. All right, y'all. That was a little bit of a rough ride coming out of there. Hey, it's about to get dark. We got to get the old MagiCycle loaded up. We got these GardePro cameras put out, y'all. Look, go check the links. I'm going to link some of this stuff I'm using in the description box. If you happen to want some of this stuff, order it through these links. There's usually a discount in there for you. I don't do a lot of videos peddling junk, you know. I was gonna buy some cameras anyway, so why not use one that somebody's gonna let me use and promote and all of that. So we'll see in time how well they work, but honest to God, they're a lot easier than the Moultries that we've had that we tried to put in. I had a spy cam, I think it was a spy cam, that my dad bought. He tried it, I tried it. We never did get the thing hooked up and get service to it. So that's a huge thing. I got a neighbor down the road, my knife making buddy. He had one of them other cameras and a Tacticam. Never could get footage on it, never could get it to hook to his phone. We fought with it. Me and him both tried it. So, you know, and I hear a lot of other people have a lot of good things to say about these other cameras. So you have to make up your own mind, make your own decisions. But this one was pain-free, honest to God. I wouldn't lie to you on that. Like a used car salesman, I wouldn't lie to you. But anyway, I've been riding this MagiCycle for a while. I've rode it all over this deer camp today, putting out cameras. So we have been to every stand that I have got established. I've got one more that I'm going to move my stand where I hunted last year. And because the pines have grown up, we got a lot to do over there. So I've got a lot of work to do up here at deer camp, planting patches, bush hogging. This place we just went into, I'm probably going to take the bush hog in there and bush hog my trail out. So anyway, thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things, the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one.